Hello guys, and welcome back to Footsteps in Tire Tracks. And today the video is going to be a video of a little difference. Probably all of us at some stage, as in YouTubers, have had messages from people telling you that your SEO, your search engine optimization, is poor, and they can sort you out, and for a fee they can do all your keywords and get you more hits, get you more subscribers, and make your channel generally take off. Well, we wanted to get our channel out to more people, and struggling, we thought, with search engine optimization. So we decided to go to Fiverr. I've heard good reports about Fiverr, and we decided that we were going to go hire someone, as that's what you do on Fiverr. You hire someone and get them to do our search engine optimization. We picked 5 videos just to see how they would perform, see if they would perform any better. So in this video, I'm going to take you through everything that happened, and believe me, it's not what I was hoping for.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
We went on to Fiverr. Well, before we even start, I'm going to ask you something I don't normally do, but I'm going to ask you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and consider giving the video a like once you've watched it, that is, because hopefully this is going to be information that's going to be really useful for you, and it will save you making the same mistake we did. Anyway, let's get on to the story. We went on to Fiverr and we wrote out this big request, and I'll include the request that we put. I'll put it down below so you can actually see it. And we had quite a few people come back to us offering us various different solutions, some not even reading what I'd written, and some possibly having half read it. Nobody fully read it, because I put certain things in the request that I hoped that if someone read it, they would actually come back to me and properly answer the questions. No one did that, but one guy come back with almost the right sort of reply. I wasn't trying to trip anybody up either, by the way. I was just making sure I wasn't just getting automatic responses. So this guy come back, and he pretty much said he could improve the channel. He'd had a look at the channel. He thought my search engine optimization was very poor. Well, I've had lots of people send me messages via Instagram, as probably some of you have as well, telling me my search engine optimization is really poor. They can improve the channel immensely if I pay them the money. Anyway, we decided to take on this guy. He'd had pretty much all 5-star reviews, so I thought that was a good start. So I entered into conversation with him and asked him a few questions. We went backwards and forwards a few times before I actually committed. Now, one thing I will warn you as well, once I decided I was going to go with him, the very first thing he asked was to have a manager status of the channel. No, I wasn't going to give, someone I don't know. Are you going to do that? So if you are going to go this route, don't do it. All they need to do is supply it to you in a document. And that's what I said to him. I said, you can supply it to me on Google Docs. We can both access Google Docs for free. So, I'm not giving you access to my channel. I don't know who you are. And I really, really advise anybody not to give anybody access to anything if you don't know them. And even if you know them, be really, really careful. But that's my IT, because that's my, that's what I do as a profession. So we agreed on a price, and I've got the actual order up on my screen beside me now. And it came to £37.22. Now, for that, he was gonna do the best YouTube video search engine expert channel growth manager and optimization, and it was going to take him 6 days to deliver that. For that money, I was going to get 5 videos optimized, page and channel evaluation, 10 keywords hashtags research, 5 videos optimized, title and description optimized, meta tag optimization, page channel optimization, captions and transcripts. Well, we didn't quite get any of that. We got some of it, but not all of it. And one thing I'm going to say while you're watching this now, at the very end of this video, I have done a little bit of research myself. I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means, but I've watched a fair few videos now on various different forms of optimization. And I've come up with my own set of Chat GPT prompts. I say my own, I've modified them from other people. I've gone around and seen other ones that I've seen, modified them, and I've pretty much come up with very, very similar responses to what I actually paid for. I'm not saying they're making any difference. I don't know yet because it's still early days. However, I will, at the end of the video, I will tell you all the prompts I've used, and I'll take you through them, and I'll actually show you them. So if you want to use them, it's up to you. So that'll be my gift to you for watching the entire video. Or you could just skip to the end now, couldn't you? Not bother with this bit. Up to you. But don't forget to subscribe. Now, I said I'd tell you about the brief. That's what you ask before you actually get someone to work for you. Now, this is exactly what I said. I want someone to work with me on the SEO for one upcoming video. I only wanted one. I didn't want to go for many, but I said one. I ended up going for 5. I don't seem to be getting many views, so I would like to get someone to look at my channel and make some solid suggestions to help one video so it achieves at least 1,000 views. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Some of my videos do really, really well. Some of my videos just don't seem to work. I don't know why. But, you know, those of you who watch my videos and enjoy it, I can't thank you enough, really can't. But like everybody, we want to get it further, you know, we want to get everybody watching. So, you know, please share my videos if you enjoy my videos. And I think it's reason. You know, I asked for. I wanted to achieve at least 1,000 views per video, which I thought was reasonable. I gave them my channel address. I said I really suggest you take a look before sending me an offer. I would also like to see some examples of your work. I would ignore all responses that don't reply mentioning my name. Clue. I say it in every video. So that was the request, and not one of the people that come back to me actually come back and mentioned myself or V's name, which was quite disappointing. It proves that they don't really look at your channels. However, one looked better than the rest, and I thought, in for a penny, in for a pound, let's give it a go and see what happens. So let's go on to the next stage and tell you what happened. So initially, we were really excited. We thought this is going to really give the channel the boost it needs, and we'll get get us out to more people. And we were really, really excited. Employed the guy. His communication was really quick, and I really can't complain about that. It was really good. However, when it got to the stage where he came back with a search engine optimization, we all do our keywords in bits and pieces, look at as we're putting our videos up. And we know the restrictions, you know, like for instance, your keywords, you got a maximum of 500 characters. Some of the descriptions that came back, some of the keyword descriptions were like 700 characters or more. Now, that, in my eyes, is not an expert. It's not someone who really knows what they're doing. And that's I looked down through the descriptions, and I thought, I think I can probably do as well. But for the time being, I thought I'm going to accept these videos, the descriptions and everything, and try it. You know, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just reading it and, you know, got this negative sort of attitude already because I'm thinking I'm being ripped off. Ripped off? I don't know. Are you being ripped off? It's a very, very fine line, I think. They are giving you a service. Are they giving you a good service? Can you do as well? Well, I think you can do just as well. Anyway, so this has got to be 10 days ago now. Entered in all the search engine optimization. We modified the keywords, the titles, the hashtags on 5 videos. And we hoped that this was going to make quite a big difference. So we waited and waited and waited And we waited, and nothing really changed. The videos carried on performing poorly. When I say poor, you know, we were still getting a few hits on them, but we weren't getting anything major. You know, they weren't getting a big boost. With Fiverr, you have to accept the delivery, I presume, before they get paid. You pay the money straight up, but until you accept the delivery, I don't think they get paid. And I figured I was going to wait at least as long as I possibly could, just to see if there was any difference. So I contacted this particular person, and I will leave their name out of it. I'm not going to mention their name because I don't think that's fair. Although maybe it's just a bot farm or something like that, and I was talking to a bot. Who knows? I really ain't sure now. I said, you know, how poorly the videos were performing, and I've not seen any difference at all. I personally think I could probably do better doing Chat GPT myself, because at that point in time I had started looking at stuff and I'd come up with a few ideas of prompts for Chat GPT, which I've said I will show you later on in the video. And amazingly enough, within 10 minutes of that message, 3 videos suddenly started performing or getting hits. They weren't getting viewed, they were just getting hits. And I'll show you the results from YouTube Analytics, because you want to see it as well. So this happened and I thought, oh, maybe I've been unfair. Naively, because the very next day, all those videos dropped off again. And of course, you can't see your analytics properly until a day and a half later. And when I looked into them, I could see all the hits for these videos were coming from India and Pakistan. And I believe that's where the person who I employed on Fiverr was from. It's difficult to know because you can put anywhere on your description, but that's where I think they came from. So it died off again, and I come to the conclusion that this ain't very good at all, is it? I accept the fact that you have to accept the delivery because, you know, the chap, the bot, whoever has done the work, so you have to pay him. That's only fair. However, what I'm trying to tell you in this video is I don't think you need to employ someone to do your search engine optimization. I think you're better off looking into doing it yourself and believing in yourself as well, because you're going to get you do get lots of people contact you on Instagram. They contact you on your Facebook page. They contact you on even via YouTube. They contact you and tell you how poor your optimization is, and they can do wonders for your channel. And if your channel isn't doing brilliantly well, you know, I mean, I am appreciative of every single person that watches my videos, and I try to reply to every single person, and that's the way I want to be. And I am so proud of everything we achieve on this channel. And we're a tiny channel in this YouTube world, but we really do appreciate every single person that comes to you. But when someone tells you they can make your channel even better, and you keep on getting these messages telling you how poorly you've done your search engine optimization, you start believing it. I personally think you got to believe in yourself and continue the way you're doing it. Don't get bogged down by other people. Please talk to other people who know what they're doing. You know, if you know other people who are doing YouTube and they're open to talking to you. I've recently joined a little collective called the Vanover Collective. We're all very small channels trying to grow. I mean, that's why everybody's here, isn't it? We're all trying to grow a little bit. We talk to each other and we actually discuss various things like search engine optimization and how we promote our videos, and whether we should script them, whether we should do it off the cuff, whether we should use tools, and all sorts of bits and pieces. And we all have slightly different ideas, but it's great to listen to people. But all that advice is free. When you start paying someone, you start worrying. Where we are today, we're probably, I would say, 11 days since delivery, and all the videos are still exactly the same. They're not getting very much, there's no real difference in it at all. Some people do say you have to wait 10 to 15 days. So maybe on the 15th day it will improve. And if it does, I will make a little YouTube short just to say an update and say that this has actually happened. I don't think it will. But that's my experience. And it's, just hopefully all of you can learn from my mistakes, mistakes. I don't know if it's mistakes. It's just my experience of going out and trying to employ someone on Fiverr for search engine optimization. Anyway, while you're all here, if you've stuck this far, you want to see about the Chat GPT prompts I've got, don't you? Well, first, I am going to ask you, please subscribe to the channel and give us a like. And even better, why not consider sharing this video as well to other people? Or one of my other videos. Be brilliant. Really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get on to the Chat GPT prompts. And I think the best way we can show you the Chat GPT prompts is by actually doing it live with you. Rather than just telling you prompts, I'm going to show you myself interacting with Chat GPT. And I'd imagine you could use any other AI as well. So there are others. This is just what I've been using. So we're going to pick a video and then we're going to go from there. The first thing you're going to need though is your SRT file. Right, so I've said I'm going to give you the Chat GPT prompts that I've found and used and been quite happy with. So we'll go through it now, exactly what I do. So I've got a series of prompts, and the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Chat GPT just what we're going to do. So my YouTube video is about the following. So we'll put that in. And you'll see there that it says, I'll be happy to help. However, it seems you didn't provide any information about the content of your YouTube video. Now we need the SRT file from our YouTube video. Now I get it directly from DaVinci Resolve when I do the videos, when I make the videos. However, if your video software doesn't do that, you can actually upload your video to YouTube. And once it's finished processing, there will be an SRT file you can download. I do advise you to go through that SRT file because I have found that with accents, especially me having an accent like I've got, you tend to get words that don't actually flow and mean things. So you just need to go through it and check it. Sometimes it's very obvious, sometimes it's not quite so obvious. But anyway, so once you've got that, we're going to go into this program here where we can extract the time code out of our SRT file. So we end up with just pure text. So we're going to copy that and we're going to go back into ChatGPT and paste that in. Now hopefully ChatGPT will now have a look at that and know what we're talking about. So it says, it looks like you've shared a detailed and interesting script or transcript of a video of your culinary adventures in Sullivan Street food court. So that is exactly what the video was about. So the next thing we want to do is we have another prompt. Hopefully you'll be able to see these, so you'll be able to copy these if you need them. And try varying words as well within them. I'm not saying what I have done is perfect. So we're going to say, write a great YouTube title for this video that is emotional, conversational, and really expresses high energy to make the viewer want to watch this video in 70 or under characters. Remember, that's an important thing as well, as we know from earlier. So we'll put that in. And there we are. Indulging in colony bliss, Sullivan Street food delights. So what we're going to do as well is, just so you know I'm really doing this, taking this seriously, I'm actually going to edit the video while we're doing it. Now currently, the video title is Discovering the Culinary, I can't even say that word, can I? Discovering the Culinary Treasures of Sullivan Food Market in Bedung. So we're just going to change it, we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it in. So we've pasted that in. The next thing we want to do is we want to put another prompt into ChatGPT, and this time it's about the description. So we're going to paste that in. This is the one I've written. Write a YouTube description about this video and includes social media links. Now I ask it to include my social media links. You can do it if you want to. You don't have to. But and you could make that more, emphasize more on the description, you could say, please write a YouTube description in the style of, you know, you might want to write it in someone's style. It's up to you. But this is what I've done. And you'll see here how the description comes up. And it gives you a few hashtags. So that's quite a small description. So we can say, please elaborate on this description. And you can see there, immediately, it makes that description just that bit fuller. Now you have to read through it and you have to make sure it makes sense. But there is your description. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to need hashtags. I asked for 10 hashtags. So we're going to put that in. So give me 10 hashtags for this video in common delimited format. So there you are. There's 10 hashtags. So we're going to copy that. I didn't copy the description either, so I'll do that as well when we're talking. Now the actual video description is on my other screen at the moment, so you can't see that. So we pasted that in. So the next thing we want to do is we want to get a thumbnail idea. Now this sometimes works, doesn't always work. Now if you're like me, you probably got ideas how you want your thumbnails to look at anyway, but this is a great way of getting an idea if you're not really sure. So give me a great highly clickable thumbnail idea for this video with thumbnail text to put on that is about 3 to 5 words. So we'll put that in. Let's come down. Show a vibrant collage of mouth-watering street food dishes with a backdrop of bustling Suderman Street food court. Thumbnail text, Saviour Suderman Street feast. Well, I probably may change my thumbnail because I think that's better than the thumbnail I got. We won't do that now because obviously I'm taking you through the prompts, but you can see how good that's worked. The next thing we're going to do is we want some keywords. Let's get that prompt. I've got a sheet where I'm copying and pasting, so I'm cheating a little bit, and So we're going to go over now, paste that in, find the top 10 key phrases for this video around my main key phrase in common delimited text. Now, what keyword do we want to use? Now, I'm going to use the keyword street food. You could really delve into that and do whatever you want. So let's see what street food comes up with. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? There's no commas after these. So what we will do is ask it to be a comma delimited. So if I say, please turn this into a comma delimited list, you will then get, as we paste it again, see how it presents itself now? So we'll just paste that in. And like I said, I'm actually doing this on a video live as we're talking, so I think this does make a difference. I'm not sure, but it's as good as what we paid for. Right, the next thing is you need a comment on your videos as well, don't you? Something a lot of people say you should do. I've never done it, and I've started trying to do it recently. So I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Please tell me what you think, because you know, I'd listen to you guys as well, and you can tell me what you think. So let's please write me a professional comment to put on this video with a call to action that is obvious, and that is obvious I created the video. So let's put that in. And there we are. Join the adventure by hitting play now. Don't forget to subscribe for more delicious explorations. Favorite street meme. You know, it's trying to get people involved. So I don't get very many comments on my videos, and I don't know if that's because I don't put a first comment in. Maybe I should do. Maybe that's why I'm not getting comments on my videos. So what we'll do here is we will go into the video now, and I'm going to put that comment in. I'm also going to pin it. it is said to pin it as well, isn't it? So we'll pin that. And that is basically it. That is what I've come up with. And hopefully it'll be useful to you. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Maybe you think it's a load of rubbish. Maybe you got better ideas and you got a better solution. Please let me have it. Anything that helps each other grow a little bit, present ourselves to more people, and it's got to be good. And anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you've gained some information from it. And if you have, please subscribe. I've said that a lot of times in this video, haven't I? I'm just trying that new thing, because if you look down below, when I say please subscribe, the subscribe button actually lights up. It's something new on YouTube. I noticed it the other day. So apparently it makes you want to subscribe more. Who knows? I really, really don't know. Anyway, really guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully there's been some use in this video, and please come back to watch more of my normal videos, travel, VW stuff, and all the rest of it. And look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, and have a great Christmas as well, because it's just Christmas around the corner, isn't it? See you later. Bye.